Hey, what's splatting, guys? It is game time, and in this video, I really want to dig more into Rainmaker, you know? I want to dig deep into the Rainmaker playstyle. Now, I will be picking up the ink brush for the video, so I'll be heading more into the Skirmisher Slayer role of the team, as well as whatever really support they'll need me to do. So let's look at the maps. We got Museum di Alfonsino, Rainmaker, with the ink brush. Let's dive right in. So usually I provide weapon gameplay tips, but in here I had two really good Rainmaker videos to show off. So we're going to take a look at providing that support for the Rainmaker mostly. Because someone's got to hold the Rainmaker, but three people don't have to hold the Rainmaker. So let's take a look at what that's going to look like. You know, you want to make sure you're there for them. Alright, so we take the attention of the Flingza first thing. And we get that Flingza roller. Great, because those 10 missiles would be a problem later on. Alright, and there goes the Tri-Slosher. And if we look to the left, we can see that their Splattershot T-Tech will be shooting at us. And we take the triple splat, no problems here. Alright, that puts us at a 4v1 advantage against their remaining Splattershot. We see they're over there. I guess they were painting the back, playing Turf Wars. We don't get the splat on them, but we provide some support. We do trade with the Tri-Slosher, but that gets a wipeout. So with a 3v0, our team can push that Rainmaker ahead, and that's what you really want. You know, we got the triple splat in the beginning, putting us at an advantage, and then we get the wipeout for our team. And the wipeout enables whoever's holding the Rainmaker. It could be one person. They can go all the way. You know, we obviously have our backline E-leader there. Alright, we see we don't really have an advantage. So we make one. Alright, we want to really throw splat bombs. We don't want to jump in there. Alright. We come behind, we assist with the Rainmaker, but more importantly, we take the person who was jumping in. I believe that was a, that would have had to be the bucket. Alright, we're pressuring the team again once more. Alright, we got a little bit antsy there. We got a little cocky. We jumped in. We shouldn't have. And we went way too far ahead. But I think we drew a couple of shots from the Trizuka, which is good. We distracted the enemy team. And it looks like that Splattershot T-Tech is going to be taken by the Rainmaker right there. So, you know, sometimes providing a distraction is okay. And there's those 10 missiles. That's what they want, and that's what they got. Let's see. And, you know, with them having no points on the map and us having 26, that's a really good push that we've made all the way. So we see off to the left they got the Rainmaker, and we're going to make our push here to get rid of them. When you can, and there we go with a double splat there. When you can, typically you want to throw a bomb down or something, because if you wait until they jump down from the super jump, that leaves a chance for them to, there we go, getting the Flingza again. But whenever they have the super jump, you want to watch out. You don't want to just camp them. Maybe you want to throw a bomb for that extra support, because if they do jump down and if they do take, then all of a sudden you've traded when you could have just gotten a splat and been at the advantage for longer. We do end up getting splatted, but it is quite alright, as we got the Flingza right before. So, there we go. That's exactly what I was talking about right there. You really want to throw that bomb down if you can, because, you know, if you don't, you risk a trade rather than the, you do risk a trade rather than just getting a free splat. And that's what happened. Okay, so we see they're going to get the Rainmaker, most likely, so we kind of want to hang back here, but I guess they lose their opportunity. It's a... There we go, we get the Flingsa again. Get the T-Tech. Alright, now this... At this point, we really want to pave a way for our teammates, but we're low on ink, we took some damage, we want to back up. You know... Alright, then we take a splat here. We get another triple. So, right here... I would say, first of all, that was a good bomb placement. Going down the dip, it ends up getting the splat. We didn't want to dig in too deep. We didn't want to dig in too deep earlier either, as we could have seen the splatter shot was shooting off the ledge. And we were low on ink, we were low on health. We wanted to back up out of there. It's okay to do that, reevaluate, because it's no good if all of you get splatted. So now we're at a 2v1 here. 2 minutes to spare. So we see they're up there, we want to start targeting them. And rather than have them come behind us, we want to take that splat while they were running along the edge. Because someone's sneaking up behind us, we end up getting trapped if the other team comes in front. So we want to watch out on that top left ledge because they have the Rainmaker now. And now they don't. Yeah, so you want to keep an eye out for that top left ledge. At first, it was to make sure that a splatter shot or a bucket or the Flingsa, anyone really, wasn't going to come in off the left flank us and take free splats. But we end up catching the Rainmaker trying to go that way and get some more points. Alright, so we see that suction bomb come up from there. So we know they're over there. And they end up getting splatted, so it's okay to take the Rainmaker at this point. We were going to take the Rainmaker because I wasn't sure if our teammates were there. Here we take the T-Tech, just playing around them, and the Flingsa hasn't seen us, so we're going to go and take the Flingsa. Unfortunately, we couldn't get him before the missiles went off. So we're going to use this as a distraction, come in. We don't take a splat, we were hoping for it. They have the Rainmaker, and we're just going to dip out of there. It is a 4v1, they have the Rainmaker. I want to link up with my teammates here. We don't get any splats, but maybe that bomb distracts them. Alright, their T-Tech hasn't seen us, so we're going to try and go in behind for the splat. They emergency pop that. Alright, we want to hightail it out of there. Alright, watching out for the Rainmaker. We end up wasting a killer whale, but you know what? We get the wipe out in the end for the team. You know, in the event that I would have died, at least maybe it would have assisted our teammates. And that's something in and of itself. So we're going to take this position here to throw bombs. And just pounce down on whoever decides that they can pass. We're rocking with 20 seconds left on the clock, going 9 to 92. We take a double splat there for a couple of seconds. So I'm full of missiles, just full of them, and I don't want to get too close to that Rainmaker explosion. But what we do want to do is... Now, we didn't get the trade with the bucket, but we did end up getting the Flingsa, I believe. Yes. And that's time. We don't get a knockout. We get pretty close to it, though, but we do snag the victory. Pretty significant victory, I'd say, for them to not have broken 90. Alright, so that was a pretty good match. Definitely overall splatter. We got a lot of triple splats in that match. And now we are going to hop into the second match of Rainmaker as a supporting player. Alright, Barnacle and Dime, my beloved. I don't think I've ever played Rainmaker on this map before now. Rainmaker's not one of my favorite modes. Obviously goes to splat zones and tower control. I mean, it wasn't going to be Clan Blitz, but if anyone wants to see me play it, I'll try it. So we're going to jump right in. And show some supporting routes, maybe. Love the Splatoon music. Cannot say enough good things about the OST. So we really want to watch out. They're running triple dualies on the other team, and they will be rocking and rolling every which way, it seems. I don't even think I noticed they were running triple dualies when I played the match. I think I was just in the Rainmaker zone, and that, my friends, is something you don't want to do. We were right in range of the Rainmaker explosion. Maybe should have cut right a bit more, but it looks like that Rainmaker explosion went everywhere. So we were way too close out of our league there. If you want to get that close, you better be shooting at it, because if the enemy team just gets it, then they get it. Kudos to our ballpoint there. Really saved us by the skin here. Alright, so now what we want to do is we want to prevent the enemy team from coming in. Alright, so we're taking the left route here, just to keep them at bay. Alright, we take the dapples out. And we take the Glugas out. That's 2 dualies, 1 remaining. But we also, in the meantime, take out the Flingza while our teammate ends up getting there. So we want to back up, learning from our lesson there. We don't want another Rainmaker explosion on our hands. Now we're not in range, and I did get a splat with a splat bomb. And we're a little out of our league, so we want to get out. Need to paint the wall a little higher first, though. Alright, so we see their Flingza. We trade with them, which is okay. They have 10 missiles, and we already popped our special. Silver 10 missiles at that. They know what they're doing. Alright. Let's see what we're cooking. You gotta let me cook. And this time we just get splatted. You know, and in hindsight, looking at their dualies over there, I would have definitely been splatted shortly there and after, even if I didn't right there. Okay. Alright, so we see a Rainmaker there. We did unfortunately just throw another splat bomb. So we are running low on ink. We are out of ink there, and we somehow managed to get 2 dualies to clear us for the wipeout. If I hadn't, I'm sure the rest of my team would have picked it up. But it's just a little nice touch if whoever's distracting them can manage to get the splat. So I haven't really been talking too much about what we need to do for the Rainmaker in this one. Not get splatted, but we are providing a little bit of a distraction. Our Rainmaker, what they're going to want to do here is back away. Unfortunately, they get splatted. But when the rest of your team gets splatted, you want to back away. You want them to be in front of you. All 3 of your supporting teammates should be in front of the Rainmaker, and the Rainmaker should only move ahead when it's safe. Or if you're crunched for time and you just really need to get like 2 points for the victory. So you see the Flings over there. We're playing hide and seek here, a little bit of tag. I do get splatted by a suction bomb there while getting distracted by the Flings of myself. We are in the lead, which is great, but it's not good enough. Alright, we managed to squeeze by jumping in and splat that dually. And no, it was not the splat dualies that we splatted. It was the Daps. Dap Navos. Alright, so they don't really see me. So I'm going to come in hot here. And they think I'm going that way. How silly. There's a lot going on here. First and foremost, we got to splat that Rainmaker because they are able to push with the Rainmaker. And we don't want them to do that. Alright, but we see that crab tank. Crabs, if you've been around for a while, are a problem. Not for us. If you go behind, they've got a pretty big hitbox. And we take out the Flingza. And now, we do get the splat. The thing about dualies and anyone with drop roller, you want the splat bomb down ahead of time. Because if you can time it as soon as they land, they'll get splatted before they can roll. And then it'll be all for naught. But we end up getting the splat after they roll around and find out. Is that a double splat there? 2 dualies. Oh, what's better than 2 dualies? 3 dualies, but we get the assist. That's fine. We somehow get the Flingza without them getting us. Could have sworn I would have been in that hitbox. So this is what we want to be doing. This is our job right now. No one has the Rainmaker, but we want to contest the other team here at this choke point so that our team can get the Rainmaker. We aren't helping out too much if we turn around and we help out with the Rainmaker shield and we all get splatted. So someone's got to be lookout. Someone's got to play the scout, the guard. We got to be the one stopping these guys, you know? No one's going to walk in with a splat bomb right up ahead. And look at that. They shouldn't. There's 2 splats right there. Pop a killer whale. You don't want to go on the other side of that. Alright, so we play hawk here, and like an eagle, we swoop in for the takedown. They do get their 10 missiles beforehand, but I fell right into it. Like the hawk, the snake has bitten me right after. And that, I believe, is game. That's a knockout game. Pretty close to the end as well. We didn't need the knockout, but we got it. That's extra points on the table. That's what we like. We do hit the Dabskis on them. And that's 2 matches of Rainmaker. I think we did pretty well in those 2 matches, considering we won both of them. But, you know, leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, all those words that I'm throwing at you. You know what to do. You've been on YouTube for a while. But that's it. So, yeah.